Hello there! Your host MonstermanX here with another year, the E3 Ass Explosion 2010. For my first part of this, we're gonna talk about Microsoft. Now, before I even go on and let you know what happened or and whatnot and what I thought of things, I really need to get something off my chest. I just thought this whole thing was a joke. I loved Microsoft's presentation last year. I don't own an Xbox. I'm not really a fan. I loved their presentation last year, and even the year before wasn't that bad. So, frankly, this was just a joke to me. And, yeah, so let's just get on to it. Again, this is just my opinion, so let's not get the little kids involved, shall we? So, they started off with a trailer of Call of Duty Black Ops. Frankly, I don't give a damn about Call of Duty. It's just not my thing, and I don't really see I just never was into it. I'm more into gimmicky shooters, sorta. And shooters really not my thing. And I just thought the whole time they wasted was on pretty much a cave. Why? I don't know why. Don Mattrick came out. He's the senior VP of Microsoft, and he just had a lot of awkward pauses. The thing that I can't stand about Don is Don cannot talk. Don has this really annoying lisp thing going on, and it just makes me really want to hit him because it doesn't get me excited about video games. They finally revealed the name of Project Natal, which is now Kinect. That's spelled Kinect. Yeah, I'm not crazy about it either. They talked about Metal Gear Solid Rising, where Kojima came out, and the whole trailer was about how Raiden can cut things with his sword, and I'm pretty sure Kinect can use this in some aspect. So that was kind of cool. Whatever. Again, not a Metal Gear Solid fan. Whatever. I'm not a downer. I mean, I'm not trying to be a downer, but whatever. If you guys enjoy it, I could see why Snake's cool. Whatever. Or Raiden. Don't matter. Cliffy B came out, started talking about Gears of War 3, showed us some gameplay. It was pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. It involved a giant monster and a whole bunch of players, and it was pretty cool. I was actually really intrigued by it. Um, Peter Molyneux, British guy, came out. The overhyped train man. Started talking about Fable 3 and how it's gonna be completely different. Blah 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 fucking blah. I'm sorry. Just I don't know. Fable 3 does look pretty cool, but the story is a little cheesy. I mean, the brother thing, really? Come on, like that hasn't been done a million times before. Sounds like Man in the Iron Mask actually. Um, then we got a glimpse of a new game from Crytek. Kingdoms. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Is this just me, or is this just a blatant ripoff of Spartan stuff? Maybe it's just me, and maybe I'm just prejudging this. So we'll see what this turns out to be, but it looks like it's going to involve real actors, which is kind of cool. And I think it's for the Kinect, which makes a lot of sense. So it's whatever. I don't know. Halo Reach was then shown, and Marcus Leto from Bungie came out. And, again, if you guys have ever listened to me, I despise Halo with all my ability because I'm a huge sci-fi guy, and I just think it rips on everything. Never was into it. I've played it. I've given it chances. I don't like it. Again, if you like it, that's fine. It's just my opinion. Um, it was funny because somebody, I think it was Marcus Leto from Bungie or somebody came out and their thing was goofing around, so they they gave him a microphone, which I found pretty fucking funny. I wrote that down on my list because I needed some humor on here. Um, they basically showed a whole bunch more kinetic shit. Kinetic. Why? I'm thinking of those old old '90s toys. Or Kinects. That's them. And they showed more Kinect shit. A lot of awkward pauses and stuff. They basically well. Wow, I got something mixed here. Well, basically, they showed music, movies, phone, like video phone, that kind of stuff. All these really cool, interesting features, in a way to control your system without ever using a controller. But again, to me, I just don't see the point. People like controllers, they like having collateral in their hands, and I just think it'll be a pain in the ass to go to the bathroom or something. But again, I'm really just not interested. I think that going after Nintendo in this field at this point is just a lost cause, and it's kind of a waste of time. The Justin Bieber joke was done by some guy. It was really stupid. Oh, let's go through my favorite music. Oh, I don't want to listen to Justin Bieber. Long, awkward pause. Okay, whatever. Um, yeah, they had this one shit come out for Video Connect, which was the video chat I was talking about, where you could talk to each other because there's a camera on there. It's pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, but they got another lispy person, and she was talking to her friend, and her name was Lollipop, and I just found that really fucking amusing. And they were just like, "Say hi to my friends," and everybody in E3 was like, "Hi," and she's just like, "Hi," back, and it was really stupid and awkward. ESPN strike the deal with Microsoft to provide like over 35,000 different types of sports and whatnot to people for free in HD and all that. If you're a gold member, it's free. That's pretty cool. That's whatever. That's pretty cool. Why not? Kudo came out, showed us a whole bunch of more Connect games at launch and shit. If you hear a flip sound, that's my list. I'm telling you right now, Kudo every year comes out stoned. Came out in like a purple hoodie made by some company that my friend told me has to do with stoners or some shit. And he was wearing the big sunglasses, and he was just completely stoned out of his mind. He showed this really cool game, the only cool game, Kinectamania. It's got over 40 different types of animals to be your pet. And this little girl shows up and plays with this tiger, and she's like, "Come here, Skittles! Skittles! Skittles, you're so cute!" It was like the funniest and most awkward thing I've ever watched. I couldn't refrain myself from not laughing. It was just so funny. And when she pulled out the rope in the game, because the pets learn tricks and shit, the tiger did a matrix spin. It was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty funny. They showed off some other games like Connect Sports, which is done by Rare, believe it or not. It was a lot of run. It was kind of creepy because the avatars are in it, and they all look like grown-up, prepubescent, I don't even know, they're freaky looking. Connect Joyride, which is like a racing game. Again, that was kind of stupid. The girl wouldn't stop talking while she was playing it with her hands. Keep in mind, these are all done with your hands, no controllers. Connect Adventures, it looks okay. It's stupid. It's like all river rafting and weird shit like puzzles. What was really funny was, Kudo introduced this guy out, and Kudo walks off, and the guy goes, "Thanks, Lorenzo Lamas," and he goes, "What the fuck?" And you could like hear it on TV. It's hilarious. And apparently Kinect Adventures lets you take your photos at the end of every game. Woohoo! This person came out for Your Shape Fitness. Evolved. I don't care for that. Dance Central. Who gives a fuck? The big cool one that kind of pissed me off was they showed off a Star Wars game made by LucasArts where you can pretty much block stormtroopers, again, all with your hands, using a lightsaber, and then you could force push them and stuff. I'm sorry, this looks like a 1995 LucasArts game, and not that it's a bad thing, but when you're trying to develop a product such as this to even try to copy Nintendo or go at them, it's kind of just seems stupid. It seems like a waste of a good Star Wars game. They showed off another Forza game for Motorsport. I don't really recall too much about it. And then the big unveil at the end was the new Xbox Slim, which is a pretty hot-looking system. It's thinner, it's smaller, 250 gigs, and a built-in Wi-Fi, which has the best Wi-Fi capabilities you can get right now. And I believe it's going to cost the same price as whatever the model is right now, 200 to 300 bucks. And there was some, it was pretty crazy, and they said it was going to go on sale the very next day or shipped out, and pretty much anybody in the audience got a free Xbox. And I guess the audience was so shocked that when again, flipping my list, Don was looking for applause. He waited and everybody started laughing, and he's like, "Well, come on," and they all applauded him. So it was pretty cool on their part to give out a free console, but at the same time, I felt like they just gave gameplay of shit that we've read or seen online so many times, and no new games and a whole bunch of Connect shit. See, my problem is that they went too much with the route of trying to go after the casual Nintendo crowd bullshit, and not enough of the hardcore or whatever their audience is, which seems to be a lot of shooter fans. So that's really it. Microsoft really fucking sucked. It was a joke. I'm sorry. It was garbage. And that's about it. Yeah, pretty weird.